Alright. Let's see. Huh. Distract them from your real goals. During the War of the Spanish Succession in 1711, the Duke of Marlborough, head of the English army, wanted to destroy a key French fort because it protected a vital thoroughfare into France. Yet he knew that if he destroyed it, the French would realize what he wanted, to advance down that road. Instead, then he merely captured the fort and garrisoned it with some of his troops, making it appear as if he wanted it for some purpose of his own. The French attacked the fort, and the Duke let them recapture it. Once they had it back, though, they destroyed it, figuring that the Duke had wanted it for some important reason. Now that the fort was gone, the road was unprotected, and Marlborough could easily march into France. Use this tactic in the following manner. Hide your intentions not by closing up with the risk of appearing secretive and making people suspicious, but by talking endlessly about your desires and goals, just not your real ones. You will kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You appear friendly, open, and trusting. You conceal your intentions, and you send your rivals on time-consuming wild goose chases. Daily law. Seem to want something in which you are actually not at all interested, and your enemies will be thrown off the scent, making all kinds of errors in their calculations. That's from the 48 Laws of Power. Law number 3, conceal your intentions. Interesting. Well, probably gonna venture across the valley again one more day. I think my woman's probably right. The freeway probably is open. But I could have sworn it said through the 8th, meaning that I won't be able to catch the 405. I don't know. She's probably 100% right. But I'm not gonna chance it. And I had plenty of time, so across the valley it is. I had a great day with the dogs yesterday. Everybody was well behaved and nobody was acting up, which is always pleasant. Alright, let's have a safe journey to work. No. Should I chance it? Well, worst case scenario, let's chance it. Worst case scenario, if it isn't open, I just have to get off the freeway. It's no big deal. And then I'll end up going across the valley anyways. So let's see what happens. Let's have an adventure together. I don't know why it just came into my head. I'd seen a video of, I have a lot of animal stuff on my feed, and it was like a video of wild hedgehogs, and they were gigantic. And they were like kind of like fighting. I don't know if it was over food or I don't know, probably territory, or just they were having a moment, but they were in a bit of a conflict, so they'd like roll into a ball. And they were like almost the size of a bowling ball when they would like curl up into a ball. And I had a hedgehog a long time ago when I was younger, man. My 20s-ish. And it was small. If it rolled into a ball, maybe it was the size of like a tennis ball. Not even a softball, like a tennis ball. But these things were gigantic. I didn't know they got that big. Alright, let's see how this freeway adventure goes. Have a taste of caffeine. Alright, here goes. Yeah, hedgehogs are funny because once they roll into a ball, it's not just protective because they're spikes. They kind of like they like twitch and try to like jab you with them. It's kind of cute. And those spikes are no joke. Alright, let's see. I'm on the freeway. There is the beep. Come on, you were doing so well the other day. Yeah, that's gotta get fixed. Let's see, 5. Yeah, see, it says 5 to the 8th closed. Today's the 8th. I'm getting off. Yep. Yep. I think I'm right. That's okay, I got the Balboa cooker. Let's have a little bit of classical. All right. Across the valley we go. Huh. It's one of those electric bikes that they set up everywhere for people to use. That one had a flat tire. I wonder if they have sensors on them that alert the company. You would think in this day and age and technology and all that, that it would. I'm gonna catch this red light. Lame. Listening to the engine. Oh, hang in there with me, little girl. Oh, come on. It doesn't beep when I'm like at an idle. Only when I'm driving. It'd be nice if it didn't do it at all. Get over to here. So conceal your intentions, huh? Have I ever done that? Like in that way, like tactically on purpose? Not that I can remember. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't really cross my mind or occur to me to do things like that. And I don't even know that I would do any of these things that I read. I don't. It's just that stuff doesn't come out of me naturally. I have met a couple people in my lifetime, especially working in rescue, that I do know think this way. So my woman knows who I'm talking about. Those were some criminally minded people, or at least one or two in particular. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'd feel good like doing these things. Oh, and I wonder if people that do these things, like, do they do it on purpose, like with that kind of thinking in mind, or this is how they naturally are, and they don't even realize what it is that they're doing. It's even more sneaky if you're like, this is just how you are. And like you go into things thinking this way, like, oh, I'm gonna throw them off the scent. Who knows? I don't know. There's crazy people in the world. And I don't want to have anything to do with any of them. Other than that, what else? I don't know. Bunch more dreams I don't remember. See how many of these green lights I can make. Do, 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 do. Over here by the, what was this? I guess this might have been the Van Nuys. They used to have an air show over here when I was younger. I don't even know if they still have like an airstrip there. I know there used to be. I know there was a Van Nuys airport. I don't know if that exists anymore. A very small airport. Pretty sure it's gone. Definitely not gonna make that light. I can see the hand blinking already. And I'm still waking up. I can feel it. And I still don't feel 100%. Took a warm rinse this morning instead of my cold shower. My girlfriend's like, "You're gonna kill yourself." With those cold showers. This dude I work with at the dog place, he rides one of those electric bikes, but it looks like an off-road bike, like a dirt bike. I was asking him, like, it could go 30 miles on a full charge. Takes about 3 hours to charge. I was like, that's pretty cool. Get you back and forth where you need to go. I was like, yeah. But his look pretty cool. Because some of these just look like regular bicycles. His look like an actual like dirt bike. Man, I am tired. Oh, you're retarded. So a big truck, pulled out and got into the lane to my left, and the car that was behind it, like the truck was going slow, so the car changed lanes, and he's in front of me, but then he like cut right in front of the truck real quick because he had to take that next turn. I'm like, had you just waited 15 more seconds, you wouldn't have had to do that. What a retarded move. I loathe this whole side of the valley. So weird. It's a weird gas station. It's like those off-brand gas stations. Quick serve gas. It's interesting to see the things that change in like your childhood area that you haven't been to in a while, or you don't spend a lot of time in anymore. It's very interesting. I'm not gonna make this one either. Oh, stop. You were doing so well. I was hoping I looked that up just to see if this beep could easily be fixed by maybe disconnecting the sensor. But they didn't say that would fix anything, so I'm assuming that's not possible. All kinds of weird little fixes. They're wanting me to splice things into the wire to kind of trick it into thinking it's like just a neutral ambient temperature. I'm not doing all that fucking work. I might as well just fix the whole thing. Kind of half-ass bullshit. If you're gonna get under there and start tinkering with things, just fucking fix it. Who does stuff like this? What kind of shit my dad would do? Oh, I can fix it. My whole life, surrounded by people who just fucking want to half-ass bullshit into place just to look fixed. Use duct tape. Some stupid shit. So annoying. It's a real love-hate relationship with me and my family. Just don't understand what's going on in their minds with anything they've ever done in life. Alright, so I'm almost across the whole valley. I mean, I'm pretty much across the whole valley. I need to get to my on-ramp now. Passing by my grandparents' house where my mom is living. Her childhood home. I guess tomorrow I'll be trying the freeway for sure. Although I have a funny feeling that they'll forget that sign's out there. They'll still have it there. That's happened before. Like they'll do road work and some of the things that they put up to alert people to it, they forget to take down. It's there for forever. That has happened. Oh, come on. Give me my arrow. don't know where you think you're going. There's a cop on the other side, and he's creeping like he's gonna blow through this red light for him. Well, you would think you could. Well, you're the cops. I guess you could do that. That wouldn't be safe. There were some cars going. Oh, he gets a green light before I do. Why? I bet that person was shitting bricks. He's got one headlight out as the cops rolled by. All right. I am on my way. All right. Hopefully that's the last time I have to do that. I hate going through that part. I hate going through the valley. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I have a lot of issues with that whole place. I absolutely love that my lotto check cleared and don't have to do any of this. I think it's funny that speaking of the lotto, that they raised the prices on that. Like it has anything, like it's like normally prices raised because of inflation, and that's because of, certain things. But like the lottos, like these products are, it's not a product, right? It's not like a thing. Doesn't make sense. Like no real reason why that had to happen other than they're taking in more money. But I don't think even the jackpot goes up any faster because the amount of money they're taking in is increased. Or maybe people just don't buy them like they used to. So they're not taking in as much money as they used to. So like, screw it, up the price. That could be the reason. I used to buy them and they were like $1 or like $2 for the. I think it was like $2 for the Powerball. I think it's up to like 5 now or something like that. It's a crazy number now. Most people I know is like, I'm not throwing away $5 for nothing. I forget what the odds are. want to say it's something astronomical, like 1 in like what, 10 million to 1 chance or something like that, that you might actually win. And there's a bunch of horror stories about people that have won the lotto, how their lives have like were like ruined just because they just made shit decisions. This guy has something hanging out of the side of his door. I've seen like women's dresses. Like they get into their car and close the door, and their dress is kind of like a long dress, so you can see it like caught in the door. But this is on the passenger side, so I don't know. I don't know what that could be. Not a whole lot for me to talk about. I'm still half awake. Only half awake. This isn't going 50 miles an hour, and I'm definitely going 65. Now it says 64. Alright. Definitely catch up to this guy. Go around you. Yeah. I still don't feel 100%, which is so annoying. I don't think I've ever had like this little lingering effect of after being sick for so long. Hopefully there'll be something entertaining on my podcasts. That would be nice. I saw a video of they were testing out the off-road capabilities of the Cybertruck on this like huge sand dune, and it didn't do well at all. It was a Cybertruck versus like a Hummer, and the Cybertruck could only get up so far until it started to just like spin its tires. And I think they're all-wheel drive. And then they did it with the Hummer, and that sucker just went straight up to the top. And this was a big ass hill. So that settles that. And the brand new Hummers are very nice. Wouldn't mind one of those. I would feel very safe in one of those. Gas out here is 550, 565. What a weird number. It's always like 99. Alright, this is my exit. I don't know how people make videos like this with like such energy and enthusiasm. Well, I guess if you have like a certain topic, or I guess especially if you're making money. I mean, but I don't know if this is for me, but this is what I'm doing. I don't think I have much of a personality for this kind of stuff. I used to be very talkative, but now I don't have much to say nowadays. I don't care much about getting involved in conversations. I'm over politics. I don't give a shit about current events. None of it matters to me anymore. Just kind of going through the motions of life. All right, I am safe last couple of turns. I don't feel better until I'm on this little stretch right here. I never feel safe anymore. Oh, thank you. All right, I'm here. All right. Have a fantastic day. Good work.